Hi everyone, I'm Katie from Give Her Wings again. This is part 4 in our series on co-parenting with a wolf. Please, if you missed the first 3 videos, go back at the beginning because in video 1 I explain what is a wolf, our definition of a wolf, and that's super important, okay? In this video, last time we talked about bad-mouthing. Today I want to do a quick video on lies and manipulation. What do we do when we send our child off, our little lamb off for a visit with the wolf, and the child comes back and says, you know, the wolf told me this awful thing, and you know it's a lie, but sometimes it's really hard to directly combat a lie with a young child because it can be confusing for the child. Sometimes if the wolf says something really outlandish that you can easily refute, then you can go ahead and do that, especially if it's something really important. If the wolf says to the child, your other parent doesn't love you, or something like that, you can directly confront something like that. But for our purpose, I'm going to use an example today of a real-life example from a friend of mine to illustrate what I mean by combating lies in an indirect way. This child visited with the wolf, and the wolf said to the child, "It's really cold. It's so cold up here where I live now. It's so cold, and I don't have a coat to keep me warm." Okay? Now, the child, the little lamb, comes home and says, "Oh my gosh, the wolf doesn't have a coat. You know, he's going to freeze to death." Now, in your mind, it is going to be, if you're in this situation, it's going to be easy for you to think to yourself, I know that wolf has tons of money, can buy himself 50 coats. The wolf is not going to die. But you can't, it's easier not to attempt to do that with your child. And instead of saying to your little lamb, honey, I know the wolf can buy a coat of his own and he's just lying to you. You don't want to call him a liar because if you watch video 3, that would fall under bad-mouthing potentially. So the easiest thing to do is to start training your child to look for motives. Look for motives in people's behavior. This is part of character training. This is a really good teachable moment. So I'm going to co-opt a little saying that I saw Tracy Shorn write on her blog recently. She's got a great blog on infidelity. She's got a great book out. She does not write from a Christian perspective, but I find her attitude toward infidelity to be highly biblical, which is entertaining for me. I hope she wouldn't be offended by me saying that. But something that Tracy said on her blog, which is excellent, was that disordered people, or wolves, have 3 channels. 3 channels. Charm, rage, and self-pity, okay? That's the only 3 channels that they have. So you know that. So you know that the wolf is motivated by trying to get the little lamb to feel pity for him. So what you say to your child is, honey, grown-ups don't ask children for help like that. When a grown-up has a big problem, instead of going to a child for help, a grown-up goes to another grown-up for help, okay? And I promise you the wolf has got plenty of people he could ask for a coat if he ran out of money, okay? So, honey, why do you think the wolf would say that to you? Okay? Get them thinking about motives, you know, and if the child is older, they might easily say, oh, you know, the wolf wanted me to feel bad for him. You say, you know, how did that make you feel when the wolf said that? How did they make you feel? Okay? Now, why would the wolf want you to pity him? Okay, you just start thinking. Just start thinking. You don't have to give your child the answers. Okay? You don't have to force your child to think a certain way. Just ask them questions and lead them to ponder motives. Pondering motives. Okay? That is the first step in discernment, and will serve your child in the long run much better than just trying to confront every lie of the wolf each time it happens. It's better to start training your kid and giving them skills that they can use later on when they're adults. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. We're going to do another example in video 5. I haven't come up with it yet, but I will. So stay tuned for video 5 and join us on Facebook. Check us out. Give Her Wings on Facebook if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.